it, but gets no lift. How are you doing, Brendan, and how are you feeling after coaching in Flight B?
Pretty good, Zach. I have my master's lifter, Tom, competing.
Yes, he's 3 for 3 so far on squat. Going to carry that into bench and, of course, the deadlift. How are you feeling for this atmosphere? It is epic in here.
It is incredible. And I think Chloe's just really upgraded. Just like everything about these USAPL meets.
Absolutely.
They look incredible from the aesthetics and just, they flow super well too.
From the lighting, from the people running the meet, and then overall atmosphere. What are you looking forward to most upon the day?
I think that squat for Tom, at least for my client, that squat, that 446, he had a rough outing his first meet ever. Big learning curve, but he showed out 3 for 3 on the day on squat, and I think he's going to follow suit on bench and deads too.
He should continue the momentum. Jacob with 200 kg gets his opener on that board.
That was a great lift.
Is there any lifter in particular you are looking forward to look at most today, other than your own athlete?
I'm going to say the OG, Jeremy Orm.
Of course.
Making
we
the
will
big
see
comeback,
him coming up next. I hope you are still on here in 4 more lifters. We will get to see his opener. Anyone else other than a personal bias? Not saying that Jeremy has a bias for you.
Well, of course he's a bias. I can't deny that. I'm going to say Jordan Bywater too.
Of course.
And that dude just gets after it and brings the hype. Looks like he had an incredible prep.
And it seems as he's going to be runner-up for best lifter here today. Vincent with 225, over 500 pounds, achieves depth and stands up tall.
That was very solid.
Done for Vincent. Very confident opener. And we have 2 more lifters up next before Jeremy. Let's see if Jeremy can set this tone with 240 kg coming up as his opener. Brandon Manis for 225 next. And
yeah, I've got to say, I think the lifters are executing really well today, from what I've seen. A lot of good attempts.
Absolutely. Brandon Manis.
Brandon with 225. Grinds it through the sticking point and stands up.
Very nice.
Yep.
Maybe misses the rack command. He will come back out and reattempt that. Maybe even increase the weight.
Now, as a coach, how do you prepare your lifters for these meets, for these competitions? What do you tell them to get them through for the day?
So the biggest thing is understanding the individual lifter too. Everybody kind of ticks differently. They respond better to different things. If I have a lifter that loves hype, we're going to bring some hype.
Absolutely.
But again, anytime you step foot on the platform, it's different than training. You got to have that optimal level of like focus and hype combined. We don't want to have too much of the other. We want to bring that happy medium.
Absolutely. Speaking of focus, look at Hunter.
With effortless,
incredible.
like an empty bar.
He's going to squat a house today.
Next, we have Jeremy Ohm, a veteran in the sport of powerlifting and a coach. This is Dr. Jeremy Ohm, is it?
Dr. Jeremy, yep.
Back returning on the platform. We are excited to see what he not only can squat for the day, but can deadlift at the end of the day.
All right, let's get it, big guy.
Approaching that bar with confidence. We are excited for the return of Jeremy. Let's see it.
Very solid.
And making it look easy. Commits to the brace and achieves depth.
Oh, he's on today.
Oh, yeah.
That is great.
He looks like whatever he's going to load, he's going to smoke. Now, is there anything particular about Jeremy we should know about for this meet?
Yeah, so for Jeremy, you know, it's a little different with his training now. He works a full-time PT job. It's different than the college days, so he's actually this whole prep. He's rode with lower frequencies on the lift, and a lot of times, as we know in the sport, like frequency does people pretty well. But I mean, nonetheless, you can still make progress with those lower frequencies, and at the end of the day, sustainability is everything. If I can adhere to the program, that's going to give me the best results possible.
And with an opener like that, it surely makes sense. Jeremy gonna probably PR on the day.
Oh yeah, and the cool thing with him, man, that was my first client ever.
That is
He got me into coaching.
Now we have Gavin Hartman. He's opening with 242.5 in the men's raw junior 20 to 23 division.
Gavin achieves that depth and grinds it up. Well done.
We are seeing some strong opening lifts here this morning.
And with you and Jeremy having so much history. Maybe later on after his bench press, we can get both of you on and have the talk before that deadlift to see the ideologies and your psychology going into that pull.
That'd be a blast.
Up
Man,
next
look at these openers.
is Lucas Kern with 252. And yes, you are right, Brendan. Look at these openers indeed. I don't want to say anything, but we have 3 squatters above at 600 pounds in the next 3 lifts for opening weights.
So we're at 252 kg, which is 556 pounds.
Walking that bar out with confidence. Lucas gets set and gets the command. And with a descent like that, confidence
Incredible.
in squatting.
These don't quit guys, man. They can lift some weights.
They can.
And we will see what his top end for today is. Up next, Joshua Smith opening up at 600 pounds.
Now with your clients, when they're lifting heavy like this, do you talk with them prior to the meet saying, okay, if we don't hit the first lift, we're only going to incrementally increase? Or do you say we're sticking to a schedule, we know what we want to hit?
Absolutely, and I'm really objective about attempts. The longer I work with a lifter, I know what they're capable of, and we're just so automatic. A lot of times I can read like, okay, this is what we have based off that jump.
Right.
But yeah, again, you know, when we're setting seconds and thirds, we definitely want to have a range to work within. And it's based off the bar speed, how things moved, how they feel, and then you kind of take jumps from there. But again, we want to set ourselves up for that big third.
Sinks that
If it presents
Joshua
itself.
Smith with 600 pounds on his back as an opener.
That is incredible
Very
for
nice.
Joshua Smith.
That looked high bar too.
I'm excited to see what he's going to move up to for his second attempt.
And another lifter that you had mentioned, Jordan Bywater, coming up with a 611-pound opener.
And just watch this guy bring the hype, man. Just pure passion on the platform, man.
As
You gotta
we were
love it.
talking about earlier, some of these lifters are so awesome to watch, and especially as they come out onto that platform for the first time today.
And we are sitting at 10:30 in the morning, and this gym is on fire. They are hyped for these athletes.
10:30 in the morning and starting out with 611 pounds for Jordan Bywater. What a way to start your morning.
All right, Bywater, let's see it, man.
He's fired up
He is taking his time,
and looks confident as
very
ever.
confident.
And with a walkout like that, you can only imagine how the squat will look. Achieves that depth and gets it up with ease.
Smooth.
What would his top end be for today? One can imagine.
Amazing.
And the thing with Bywater, that guy can grind like no other on squat. I've probably never seen somebody that can grind to his capability, so expect him to load something pretty big up on his
Pretty
third
big.
today.
With him being more of a mature lifter, that is a skill that is acquired. We were even discussing about that earlier with some amongst the teen lifters.
Next we have
And learning to grind.
AC, let's go, man.
Andy Carter.
The dogs,
Was
coached by
telling
Sailor.
me about a 480-pound bench press earlier. If squats go the way he wants, he should be able to take that into bench. Gets the command and sinks the depth and just barely gets slown down at a sticking
Squat.
point.
That is impressive.
With that being the end of squat one, is there anything else you would like to add on before you go back into coaching, Papin?
Yeah, I just wish all the lifters the best of luck today and keep doing your thing. Have fun with it. Go crush some PRs.
Absolutely. Well, we've enjoyed having you, and good luck for the rest of your day with your coaching and all of your athletes.
Absolute pleasure, fellas. Keep
Yes,
Thank
Raj,
you.
thank you so much, and for
Love
all
having
you
you
do
guys
in
on the live
USAPL and
Pleasure,
Powerlifting.
man.
Thank you, Papin.
Thank you.
Maybe we'll have you return before the day ends again.
We'll have to make it happen, man.
Keep them
Absolutely.
focused.